Hi, I'm Liz Parker, Senior Editor, Candy Industry Magazine. Today we're here with Carly Schildhaus from NCA to talk about their upcoming Sweets and Snacks Expo. Thanks for being here today with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to talk about sweets and snacks.
To get into it, the show is moving from Chicago to Indianapolis this year. So what's changed with the show this year, other than the location, obviously?
We're so thrilled to have this new opportunity to be in Indianapolis. It is an amazing city on the rise. They've hosted so many big events, and Sweets and Snacks is now one of them. And we're thrilled to be welcomed to the city so nicely by everybody there. And this is really a decision that was made for the community by the community, based on the fact that we're looking to continue to grow our show, and this gives us so much opportunity into the future to be able to continue to do that while delivering the same great product everybody has seen in Chicago for so many years.
Okay, sounds good. And then one of the facets of the show is the Most Innovative New Product Awards. Can you talk a little bit about that? Like, are the nominees mostly bigger companies, smaller companies?
What's really amazing about the Most Innovative New Product Awards is the wide range of products that are being shown and being tasted and seen at the awards. There are quite a few categories, and you asked about if they're mostly big companies or small companies. It really runs the gamut. We see a lot of kinds of companies, and we do actually even have a category specifically for small businesses, so that we can really elevate some of those companies that are starting out and making products on a smaller scale, in the hopes that they'll be able to break in a really big way at the show.
Sounds good. And what are some education sessions that you would recommend or some that you find interesting on the schedule?
There are so many amazing education sessions that people should check out. A few to point out, we'll be doing NCA's research. The State of Treating will have a presentation, as well as our Power of Portions report. And then you really can't go wrong with any of the other sessions that might be of interest to you. So whether you're looking for thought leadership in the retail space or different trends, we even have a session on how to work with influencers. So we're really tapping into a few different areas that are of interest to our attendees.
Okay. And then similarly, are there any must-see sections of the show for like first-timers or even for show veterans?
I think everybody should be checking out Startup Street. It's such an amazing spot to see, again, these really up and coming new companies that are showcasing their products, in some cases for the first time, being able to share those treats with people.
And can you talk a little bit about the 5x5? Is the 5x5 the same thing as Startup Street, or is it different?
The 5x5 is, if you think about the show Shark Tank, it's an opportunity for companies. It's 5 companies have 5 minutes to present their product to a panel of judges who will offer some feedback to them.
Okay. Yeah, I know I attended that last year. It was definitely interesting. A lot of startups. So can you talk about like what companies are nominated for the 5x5 and what kind of categories, like snacks, candy, things like that?
Yes, we split them out. There's one for confectionery and one for snack, which is an amazing opportunity for them to, see feedback from the specific people who will be purchasing the products in that category.
Okay. Sounds good. And then what sort of after hours events are offered to attendees? I know there's like a happy hour, there's a fast track event, things like that.
I'm so glad you asked that, because such a key piece of the Sweets and Snacks Expo is the opportunity to network and to get to build relationships. We say that, the best business relationships are built on, friendly relationships that are being built in a lot of cases in these programs that happen after the show floor closes. And so we have a happy hour, which will be so much fun for people on Wednesday evening. And then, I mean, we can't think of a better welcome to Indianapolis than an opportunity to visit a track and see part of the practice of the Indy 500, which will be coming up in just a few weeks after the show. So track day on Thursday is absolutely not to be missed by anyone. It is such a unique and cool opportunity that is so tied to our new home in Indianapolis.
That sounds like a fun opportunity, especially for Indy. And last two questions. So what are your best tips for attendees, whether they're first timers or veterans? Similarly, what's the best way to get the most out of the show?
My gosh. I mean, you can't really go wrong, right? In terms of what you're seeing and how you're approaching the show, because there is just so much being offered and so many exhibitors. We have more than 800 exhibitors. We have dozens of education sessions. And so I recommend, if you're a first timer, definitely check out sweetsandsnacks.com, get a feel of everything that's happening there. Take a look at our education schedule and see what sessions that you want to go to, and then start to build the rest of your day around that. Definitely also make sure to take time to check out the supplier showcase, which is taking place on Monday and Tuesday as well. So fit that in, swing through, get to see sort of every piece of the supply chain leading into the show. And again, it's so specific to the attendees who are there in terms of what their goals are and what their objectives are. But of course, have to plug, go around, see the new innovation, check out the new treats that are coming out, and get a sense of what's new, what's hot, and what customers are going to want to be seeing on the shelves.
Sounds like a good plan. That's all the time we have for questions today, but thanks again for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me, and we are so excited for Sweets and Snacks 2024.